Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Listen, like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud. Listen, join the team before you hit the green. You know what I'm talking about? Repos are out of control in 2026, y'all. People are struggling. They having a hard time out here.
Dealership's fun, but sometimes it's not. We just had to repo this car from a customer. They didn't make their first payment. Bank issued a buyback, so we had to buy this car back. We repoed it last night, but luckily we were able to recover it. And let me show you guys the car and tell you a little bit more about the story. So yeah, guys, it's been about 45 days since we sold this car. They missed their first payment, so we had to repo the car. The tires are pretty much shot right here, and if you come around, here's the damage. This car was sold 45 days ago. It was in super mint condition, and look at the condition of the vehicle right now. This is a mismatched wheel. I don't know what the other tire is. Hopefully it's in the trunk, but yeah, man. So if you go to the inside, it's pretty dirty. These are the original mat covers that we had.
What?
It's filthy inside. I don't know what that is. It kind of stinks as well. Bedazzled steering wheel. If you look at the back here, there's some trash. Luckily, our tow guy was able to recover the key, so that's a plus because these are pretty expensive. And yeah, so that's what we got to deal with. Still got our sticker on there. That's good, right? So
one payment.
Some advertising.
Pulled that thing.
All right, so looks like the wheel's still back here. Some sort of vase. Oh, nice, a free air mattress for us.
Pound.
So you gotta love the car business. And again, a lot of banks, whenever you lend with them, third-party lenders, they have a first payment default where if the customer defaults in the payment, we have to recover the vehicle, and luckily we're able to get this one fairly quick. The bank issued a buyback letter. I went ahead and called our repo guy.
Oh, wow.
Recovered the car. You got to move fast. As soon as the customer knows that the car's up for repo, they may try to hide it. They might try to put it in the garage or something. So luckily we were able to get this one fairly easy. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna fix this car up. I don't know, maybe send it to auction, maybe just retail it again. We'll see. But anyways, guys, if you want this car, might let it go for low. Dealership's fun, but sometimes it's...
Yo, listen, bro, that is absolutely diabolical. I did not know that there was a clause where if you didn't pay the first payment, they can come and get that shit, boy. I never knew that. Seems like you bought that car and you couldn't even afford it in the first place. And you know what's interesting about that model, bro? I know there's a lot of black people that I know in real life who don't know no better. They will go and get an old ass Mercedes and they think they doing something, dog. They stunting in it. They showing off the little Mercedes emblem and they think they doing something. But people who know Mercedes, they looking at you like you a clown. You trying to stunt, but you don't know you not stunting right. That's crazy.
He's repossessing a vehicle right now. I'm videotaping and put it on TikTok.
Oh, wow.
There it goes. Then he'll pull it out about a block or two away, and then he'll hook on properly.
I had a car repossessed before, but I went and got it back, so it didn't go on my credit. Shit, I had two repossessed, and I got both of them back. I had a Honda and a truck. But, man, you know, nigga was struggling, dog. I was paying the priority bills. I'm like, I got to pay this rent. I got to feed myself. I got to get gas. So I was just like, man, when I get a little extra money, I'm gonna throw it at the car note. And you know, them people came and got that shit, dog. And luckily for me, I was just at the point where I was getting the money, about to make the payment. So boom, I called the bank and said, look, how much it's gonna take to get it back? They was like, such and such, da, 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 da. You got 3 months missed plus this. I had the bread and I went and got my shit. It happened to me twice. I was waiting on a real estate deal to close on the last one, dog. People don't keep it real on the internet, bro. Like real estate agents and people of that nature, dog, they be acting like they balling year round, man. Sometimes, dog, it be 3, 4, 5 months before you close a deal. Bills is getting pushed to the back burner and you praying on that one deal to close. And when you do close that deal, you got to pay all the old bills plus the new bills. Niggas done been there before. See, I'm going to be transparent and keep it real, bro. You know, you talking to a dude, I didn't hit $40,000, $50,000 deals, spent all that money and felt broke. And then have to wait for the next deal.
They're gonna come out of Walmart.
That's poor management, money management skills. That's what that was. When nobody fault but my own, bro.
They're gonna have definitely a bad day. Coming out of Walmart with groceries and stuff.
Shit. That's why y'all gotta be reading up on finance. Go read a book called Richest Man in Babylon. That's a good book to read.
But I know what happens.
General idea of the book is make sure for every dollar you make, you put a dime to the side.
Below your means. Do not get fancy cars or cars that have high payments from Tote the Note car lot.
You know what's crazy though? That's not even a expensive car. That's not a crazy car. That's just a car that someone said, for whatever reason, I'm not going to pay this bill, either because they didn't have the money or they just don't want to give it to the bank. People will get car notes and not pay it on purpose.
All right, it's hitting me now. I got my car repoed on Friday. So this weekend
Y'all mean to tell me this little yellow bone with the natural hair couldn't find a dark-skinned man with some money to come and pay that car note? You mean to tell me that? Nope. Something ain't sitting right with that, dog.
that happened. So I got my car repoed on Friday. It is now Monday. And I'm grabbing my stuff from my car and I'm trying to hold it together. And kept telling myself, if it's not okay, it's not the end. Woo.
She don't listen. That's what it is. I know it.
But
She done ran off all the men. She don't listen.
till we see each other again. If this is the last time I see you, you were so good to me. Well, next time, my love.
She went and bought a car she couldn't afford, y'all, trying to look good, trying to stunt for the gram. That's what they do, bro. Like, I sold cars, man, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A lot of men too, but man, I really saw it more often with women. Hell bent on getting a car way above what they can actually afford. I seen it. It's not uncommon.
Repo in HTX gone wrong.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, bro, you gonna completely destroy the car.
Someone please call 911.
They're gonna get
All the police there now. Wait, does the police even know what's going on? Okay.
Oh my God, y'all.
Is that a female tow truck driver? Is that what that is? Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Shouts out to y'all boys that actually do repos in dangerous cities, dog, like Baltimore and New Orleans. Man, you liable to get your head knocked off. Not come and take somebody's car. Turning off somebody's water or their electricity in the hood can get you knocked off.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, a white Ford. Yeah, they did.
Man, this is crazy work right here. Hey, the dude said, someone please call 911. The police showed up instantly, dog. Crazy.
That's ridiculous. You mean to tell me it's 3 cars, bro?
I heard that if you get in the car after they try to repo it, they got to put the car down.
Repo in HTX gone wrong.
Oh my God.
Let me know if that's true.
Damn, so I just called the repossession company. They told me I could get my car back for $700. So it's like $670 and change. Plus I gotta go there, and then if they got a fee there. So I gotta figure that out. Like, yo, I've never had my car repossessed before. I share these parts of my life with y'all. Some people are embarrassed, but this is real shit that happens. And I'd be embarrassed too, but God be like, no, share your story because somebody gotta hear it. And I'd be like, I don't want to share it. But he'd be like, no, just tell him. Since you tell everything else anyway, just tell him. And I tell y'all what's going on. So the car they want like $700 to get it out. They were like, you can get it out today if you got $700. So I'm just praying for a brighter day.
$700? What was the note?
Okay,
right there. So in other words, she owed him $2,000, but they would let her get it back for $700. Guys, the banks don't want to take the car back, bro. They really don't. They want to keep getting interest off the loan. That's the business of being in the bank. They take our money and lend it out, and they do all kind of advanced calculations, and they figure that the money is better off being deployed instead of having to take the asset back and trying to recoup the money that way. Nah, they want to get that interest over the 6-7 year period, dog. And I'm gonna put y'all on some game too, man, just because I know a lot of people see these videos. Somebody facing repossession in here, dog. If you facing repossession, bro, call the bank. Stop ducking and dodging them people and try to see if they will work out a payment plan for you, dog. And what they can do is they'll try to if you owe $2,000, what they'll do is, can you make one payment at least? If you can make one payment, what they'll do is they'll take that $2,000 and spread that bitch across the remainder of the loan, bro. Now that $2,000 is going to be broken into payments over the course of the loan. So in other words, if you owe another 24 months of payments, they're going to divide that $2,000 by like 23 or 24 months, add that on top of the bill, and hopefully you can get your shit together, dog. Another little hack I'm going to tell y'all. If that's not a possibility, bro, return the car yourself, because what they're going to do is charge you for the tow truck to come get it. They're going to charge you if you don't have the key. So they have to change the ignition. That's going to cost you money. And they're going to charge you a cleaning fee. Real talk. All that shit is going to cost you more money if you plan on trying to get that car back. So, bro, I'm telling y'all, dog.
My husband's car got repossessed. And, I mean, obviously it's our fault. It gets repossessed when you don't pay your bill. And we didn't pay the bill because we have to choose between paying the car bill or paying rent. That's on us. To get the car back is $1,600. And the car is only worth $2,000. But we owe $8,000. So, logistically, it makes no sense for us to go pick that car back up. But that leaves my husband out of a car. So if you're in the Westchester, New York City area, like Bronx, Manhattan, Westchester area, and you have a car that you are willing to sell to us for under, I want to say like $1,500, we would love to speak to you. If you can share this video so that my husband can make it to work, and I would love it if you can send me a DM with the information, with the listing, if you have it listed on Facebook Marketplace, so that my husband can get in contact with you guys. If you don't have a car that you're selling, if you can press all the buttons and get this out there so that we can hopefully find a car in the next couple of days, because we do need a car. Where we live, like, we can't really get anywhere without a car. So please engage from the bottom up, share the video, leave a comment, and thank you in advance.
Y'all know what I'm starting to realize on the internet? A lot of people either lack empathy, or they just ain't never been through nothing. And in order to have empathy, you have to have gone through something sometimes. And me, I'm the type of dude, man, all right, I'm getting my money. All right, cool, I'm doing good. I could easily be like, man, nah, you niggas ain't shit. Pay your bills, bum ass nigga. Nah, man, I used to be the nigga that had to choose whether or not I was gonna pay the light bill or the car note. Whether I was going to pay my daughter daycare, or I was going to pay the, I don't know, whatever other bill I had at the time, dog. I'd never be the type of nigga to sit up here and try to look down on other people, dog.
One of the main reasons why people get repos is not because they can't afford the payment. It's because they bought a high mileage car that was out of warranty. They declined the service contract, so they have no warranty on it. And then something went wrong with the car. A lot of people that come to the dealership, when something goes wrong on the car and they got to pay out of pocket for it, they say, fuck it, I'm not paying for the car anymore. So they just leave the car. That's why they have repos. It's not because...
We literally just kind of sort of seen that play out with the last clip. Man, the car is only worth $1,600, but we owe $8,000 and it's breaking down on it. It's basically the same thing.
They can't afford it. They just don't want to pay it. And this is why when I work with bad credit customers, I pretty much tell them to buy the warranty, because they get approved on higher mileage cars. God forbid something was to happen, because things really do happen. If something happens, the warranty pays out. You're not paying out of pocket. I don't know about you guys, dishing out $4 or $5 grand for repair is crazy. So when you're at the dealership, make sure you go ahead, get that warranty. Realistically, it might add $30 to your car payment. $30, $40 tops. And just to have that coverage and that peace of mind, it just makes sense. If you guys decide you don't want to buy a warranty at the dealership and you want to buy it elsewhere, you guys can hit my bio. You can customize a warranty option that works for you, so you're not overpaying for coverage that you don't need.
Man, let me tell y'all some real shit though, dog. As a person that done bought a couple of cars, and I used to work at the dealership, dog, the dealership and the warranty companies, they're going to fight tooth and nail to discredit or not honor that contract. In other words, for instance, I'll give you an example. A rock hit my radiator and I had to fix that out my own pocket because they said that it wasn't, well, anyway, I don't know that a rock hit my shit. They determined that something obviously hit it, and that's why the radiator went out. I can't prove that they're wrong, and they can't. You get what I'm saying? Another instance, I'm driving on the high rise in New Orleans East, right? And the traffic cones, the ones that they put out, right? I guess one of them fell off a utility truck, and the square part of it, I couldn't avoid it, right? I ran over it with my truck. I'm in the parking lot picking up the kids, and I try to pull off, truck wouldn't move. I'm flabbergasted. What's going on? And then somebody in the parking lot was like, yo, man, your car leaking buku fluid. I get out, it's diesel everywhere. So that traffic cone cut my fuel line. Get the car towed to the dealership. They tell me ain't nothing they could do for me because something hit the line. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if something does go wrong internally and it's actually the car, bro, the dealership gonna try their best to make it seem like you hit something or something hit you and it's not because of the car breaking apart on its own. Shit ridiculous, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, I done been there, boy. I'm talking about for real, son. I done been there, dog. You go outside with your baby in your arm and the car like Houdini, like gone. I done been there, boy. What? The trenches.
What do we do now, Sheriff? Now, we ride.
Look at that shit, man. That is crazy.
Anybody else twist their tires when they don't want to get towed?
Yeah, that don't
work. The tow truck driver won't be able to get your car out.
All you need to do is put your car in gear. The tow truck people will not go through the trouble of opening up your window to put your car into neutral.
Damn.
I told y'all that wasn't gonna work, man. These people know what they're doing, dog.
He left it in gear. Yeah. This one's a no-go too. It's in gear. We can't get this one either. They twisted the tires. This one's in gear.
All this does is buy you a little time if you close by, because they do gotta rig it up like that.
In gear. In gear. Fucking people on the internet. They told us secrets. Jesus, they're everywhere.
Hey, bro, when they want their car, they come and get it, dog.
Yeah.
And you know what else they be doing, bro? They slick, man. They got spotters, meaning what they'll do is they'll have somebody sitting at the corner of your street and, you know, they'll stake out and see what your habits are. All right, cool. This motherfucker can go and get a pack of cigarettes every day around 12 o'clock. He gonna bring that bitch to the store around the corner. And guess what? They gonna have a tow truck waiting around the corner, waiting for you to go in that store. And the moment you do, they out, gone in 60 seconds. I'm talking about, you know, what's your boy name? Your boy that was in Gone in 60 Seconds, forget his name. He also played in Face Off. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Y'all, I really don't know who needs to hear this, but I just want to remind us of a couple of things. Just because you see a person drive a certain kind of car does not mean they can afford it. Just because you've seen a person go on this lavish international trip does not mean that they did not spend their last dime and 2 months of rent that they did not have getting there. Just because you see this girl with this brand new Louis Vuitton and $3,000 pair of heels does not mean that she did not finesse somebody else out of their money to get it. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we need to wake up about really what's going on for real. I'm not saying this is the case for everybody, not at all. Some people actually got the means to do that stuff, and I love that for y'all. But the problem with it is this: a lot of the lives that a lot of people are living are facades. And we, unfortunately, as a society, have made people feel like to be somebody, you got to look a certain way, you got to talk a certain way, you got to dress a certain way, you have to be something, or you have to just do certain things. When in reality, living is enough. So
guys, what prompted this video is she said, I just watched somebody get their car repossessed today, and I would have never thought that it would happen to them with the way that they carry themselves.
Surviving is enough. I'm so proud of everybody with 9-to-5s right now. 40-hour weeks is enough. Working these jobs is enough. I don't really care if you're driving a 2024 or 2007. At the end of the day, you got a car. At the end of the day, you got a roof over your head. But y'all love to sit here and tell people, oh, y'all just need to live within y'all means. Well, my thing is this. Y'all find me an $800 apartment right now. And when I say this, I actually mean a livable $800 apartment, because for some reason y'all can justify people paying $800 for this apartment with mold growing in it, without water pressure, without really any heat.
Y'all, people going through real life right now, man. Real talk. America, dog, is not set up for us to be balling out of control and things of that nature. No, I don't know if it's ever been set up like that, but America is not a place where you can easily thrive anymore, man. Shit, I don't know if that's ever been the case either. But what I'm trying to say is, dog, you can work your ass off and still really not be living comfortably in this country. You have to have a car in most cities because this country hasn't invested in public transport like other countries. Like, dog, we are so far behind. We absolutely need cars. If you live in New Orleans, you need a car if you plan on getting around. Yeah, we got the bus and all that kind of shit, but who want to ride the bus when you really need to get around? When you ride a bus, you're limited to the bus's route. And then you have to catch another bus and transfer. You get what I'm saying? When you have a car, man, you can go however you want. You want to take the back streets? Yeah. You want to speed? Yeah. You don't want to stop because they got other people that need to get on? Cool. You have to have a car if you want to move around like that in America. Unless you live in New York and you got to catch the subway and shit. But in other countries, y'all just got to go, look, man, we behind. Google the best countries to live in without a car and you'll quickly see. Best countries to live in if you don't own a car. If you don't own a car and want to live somewhere that's easy to get around using public transport, walking, biking, and other non-car options, these countries and cities are widely regarded as some of the best options globally. And you will find America is not on this list. Japan. I knew that already. My little bro, you know, he in the military. He be out there in Japan. He say, dog, you don't need no car out there. Singapore, Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands, Paris in French, Copenhagen, Denmark, Vienna, Austria, Czech Republic, Tokyo, and that falls under Japan. Bro, we hit out here. You need a car. And then the crazy part is they sell a car for an arm and a leg. A base model car these days is hitting you for $45,000, $50,000. A base model. If you want a truck, they starting at $65,000, $70,000.
If they can't find your car in 180 days, which is 6 months, all right, they're going to have to charge it off. They're going to stop trying to repo the car, and now they're going to mark the account as charged off.
Get the I don't believe that. All right, let's say that I'm facing repossession and it has been 6 months. Will the bank stop looking for my car to repossess it? In most states in the United States of America. I don't buy that for a second. I highly doubt it. Usually when it sounds too good to be true, it almost always is. Short answer, no. Banks usually do not stop looking after 6 months. In most U.S. states, a lender can pursue repossession for years, not months. See, guys, it's just y'all have to stop just believing randoms on the internet, bro. Please be diligent and do your homework. Repossession timelines are long. The legal window is usually tied to the statute of limitations on debt, often 3 to 6 years, depending on the state. As long as the loan is in default and the status hasn't expired, the lender can legally repossess. Come on, man. Let's use our brains, bro. Y'all got to stop listening to these crackheads on the internet. They don't have to repo immediately. Some lenders pause active recovery if they can't locate the vehicle, the cost to recover it is high, they expect voluntary surrender, the car's value is low. But that doesn't mean you're safe. It often just means they're waiting. What many people misunderstand, even if the bank never finds the car, you still owe the debt. Facts. They can send it to collections. Facts. You can be sued. Your credit takes a major hit. Everything, dog. Y'all hit, bro. Y'all got to stop trying to cut corners, man. I've been there. I was a corner cutter, goddammit.
Oh, yo, this is a TikTok about how my car got reported this morning. So, yo, why I wake up this morning or whatever, I eat my breakfast, and I'm laying in the bed or whatever. So I hear a tow truck out front. But mind you, I ain't paying no mind because I'm like, yeah, it ain't... I don't never hear tow trucks around these parts.
Boy, to this day, if I hear that beep, 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 a little... You heard me? Just a little bit in my chest.
So it was just kind of crazy for me to hear a tow truck. So I still laid in my bed. Wow, when it's time for me to leave out to go pick my kids up, the G-Wagon is gone. I'm like...
Oh, a G-Wagon.
I know I drove my truck last night and parked it in my garage. Well, on the platform part, not actually in the garage, but parked it on the platform part.
Yo, this lady gotta be from Baltimore, bro. I'm hearing it, dog. My accent recognition game is off the chain, dog.
So I had to close my door and reopen it back up just to make sure, like you... Wait a minute. So that tow truck that I heard came and snatched the damn G-Wagon.
No, not the G-Wagon, baby.
Give me about 6 more months. I'm gonna go grab another one.
No, you can't afford it.
Yo, I ain't even try to figure out why my car got snatched because I know why it got snatched. Like,
because you didn't pay.
I'm not ready to sit right here and play dumb. Like, I don't know why the truck came and got snatched. Like, that G-Wagon don't make me, and that G-Wagon will not break me.
I mean, at least you're having good spirits.
All I know is it wasn't my time.
Then why'd you get it?
So my car was repossessed. And I mean, a lot of people don't talk about repossession processes. Like, they don't tell you that once your car, they might send you a text message notification or something and saying that they're going to come get it, but you don't know when they're going to come get it. And
that's the point.
Because of that, if you have all your belongings in that car, they will give you the runaround just so you can get back to your stuff. Okay, so you can get your stuff back in your possession. They repossessed not just the vehicle, but they get to the car seats, my backpack, my wallet, everything. All my kids' stuff, all my stuff, everything was collected when they took my car. And I mean, if you know, you know. Most women, you know, some people, we keep our stuff. We keep necessities in a car because you never know when it, you know, might have a rainy day or whatever. And that's me. I had a lot of stuff in my car. So, yeah, let's talk about it.
Hey, man, I hate you women. And I don't mean I really hate y'all, but, man, I get tired of telling y'all to do shit that should be common sense. For instance, during the height of the pandemic in New Orleans, bro, women and men were getting carjacked left and right. And I got to tell one of y'all mama, one of y'all sisters, one of y'all daughters sitting in the parking lot of Walmart at the back where it's dark is at, ma'am, take your black ass to the front where we can see you and they got the security, man. You a sitting duck over here. Baby, why do you have your son's iPad right here on the driver's seat and you not in the car? And look where we at. They gonna bust your window and take that mother... Ma'am, I don't know if you know this or not, but you're looking to buy a purse that probably costs $1,000. But I'm looking at your tires and they smoother than a baby's ass. Like, come on, man. I'm sick of telling y'all common sense shit.
Just watched a video of this lady talking about how this man said he turned in his car voluntarily because he could not keep up with his $1,100 car note. He was just over the payments. He couldn't do it. It was just getting to be too much. And I just got a question.
What's the question, girl?
Isn't voluntary repossession just as bad as you missing a couple of payments and they coming and picking it up themselves? I think that's why financing anything is just that dangerous. And the lady in the video was basically saying, like, why are we continuing to go and get things that we, one, cannot afford, and that we, two, a lot of times don't need? I wouldn't say all the time.
On top of that, you don't need it and can't afford it. And the biggest thing is this: y'all doing it to impress people that you don't like or like you.
Because I do feel like it gets to a point to where it is very hard to maneuver without them. I did not say it's impossible to move without them, but it is if you have ever been without a car, or if you have ever had a car and then didn't have a car,
yeah,
baby,
that sucks.
I'm talking about, I done seen times where my cash car put me down and it had to sit in a shop, or it had to be worked on and I had to Uber or get dropped off to and from work over the course of 3-4 days. And let me tell you something. The most difficult days of my life.
Yes, indeed. Guys, I want to do something for us because, like I said, thousands of people are going to see this video. And I know someone who watching this video is probably going to be in this situation. And what should you do if you are in this situation? I'm going to make up a scenario, man. This is going to be a thought experiment, if you will. Hypothetically speaking, I have a car. The loan amount, or the balance, that is $18,000. The car is only worth $12,000. I missed 4 months of payments. What should I do? I have to give the car back because I cannot afford it anymore. What is the best course of action that won't totally destroy my credit and I won't owe a lot of money? I'm guessing sell the car and try to get the balance and pay off the remaining balance over time. That's what I'm guessing. All right. If you're upside down by about $6,000 and already 4 months behind, you're actually at a critical decision window, because what you do before the repo hits your credit matters a lot more than what you do after. I'm going to be very direct with you so you can minimize damage. First, understand the math. Loan balance $18,000, car value $12,000, estimated negative equity $6,000. If the bank repossesses it and auctions the car, it will likely sell for less than market value often. That's a fact. $9K to $11K at the auction, plus repo fee fees, transport, blah, 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 blah. You could realistically end up owing $7,000 or $10,000 deficiency balance. That's the trap. Okay. Option 1, sell the car. I already knew that. I want to avoid repossession. Can you approve a private party sale? Why this is powerful. Private sales bring way more money than auctions. Smaller deficiency balance looks better on credit than a repo. Sell for $12K, you still owe $6K. Try negotiating that $6K into a payment plan or a settlement. Banks are much easier to negotiate with before repo. Yeah, once they take the car, bro, you done took your leverage away. Straight up, dog. But y'all get the gist, man. Voluntary surrender. Call them before they come get it. I can't afford this anymore. I want to surrender the vehicle and work out the balance. Slightly less credit damage than a surprise repo. Shows cooperation, makes settlement easier. Guys, I'm here to help y'all, man. Real talk. Think of it like this. Repo equals broken nose. Voluntary surrender equal black eye. Ooh, that was a great analogy. Try to negotiate before turning it in. Yeah, hardship programs, defer payments, modify the loan, allow interest only temporarily. See, dog, there's options, dog. Just don't be ducking these people, bro. That's the worst thing to do.
Well, they repossessed my Jeep this morning. You could see where the brown marks were, where it was sat. Yeah, so this is a firm reality check that I'm still going through it, but at the end of the day, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm breathing, I have my health. It's a bittersweet moment. It's
oh man,
I don't really have words right now besides it's a new chapter and it's up to me to create this new chapter of my life. It's time that we stop looking back and we start pushing forward. This is a bit, like I said, a bittersweet day. I don't really know how to feel about it. But yeah, now I have no vehicle.
I'm about to say, man, is Chris black or white, bro? I couldn't tell, you know? But guys, I'm going to end the video here, man. I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all was entertained. If y'all like these type of videos, I'm going to keep them coming. Also, in the comment section, bro, give me some ideas of videos I could cover for y'all.